Let's talk about one of the most common and most misunderstood struggles dog owners face: pulling on the lead. It's not always about poor training. It's usually not because your dog is just excited, and it's definitely not because they're naughty. Today, I'm walking you through 7 of the biggest reasons why dogs pull. Some of them you've probably never been told before, and I'll also tell you what you can do about it. So whether your dog starts doing somersaults when you pick up the leash, pulls like a train the second you leave the house, lunges with frustration, or zigzags after every invisible wildlife scent, keep listening, because this episode might just change the way you think about loose lead walking altogether. Hi, it's Katie, dog fanatic, coffee addict, and your guide to stress-free dog walks. If your dog pulls on the lead, barks, lunges, ignores your recall, or wants to say hello to everyone and everything, you're in the right place. There are such simple things you can do to make your dog calm down, listen to you, and behave like a superstar. Nothing will boost your confidence quicker so that you can enjoy relaxing walks with a dog you're proud of. Welcome to Stress-Free Dog Walks. Hello everyone! This episode is the first in my 4-part loose lead walking series leading to my brand new loose lead walking training event. I would love to invite you to that. It's online, so you can take part from wherever you are in the world, and it's free. I'm showing you exactly how to handle pulling, lunging, and obsessive scent trailing so you can feel in control on walks. You'll learn a toolkit of practical techniques you can use immediately out there on your everyday walks, even if everything else you've tried hasn't worked. I'll pop the link in the show notes. I'll be there, my team of amazing trainers and behaviorists will be there. They'll be giving you personalized advice live, and the amazing community of stress-free dog owners will be there as well. Again, the ticket link is in the show notes. But before all of that, here are those 7 big reasons why dogs pull on the lead. Let me know which one explains your dog best. Number 1, the first reason that dogs pull is that what they learned first, they learned best. So if your dog as a puppy pulled on their lead and didn't learn loose leash walking, then pulling just naturally becomes their go-to strategy. It's just imprinted as their normal way to walk. This is called the principle of primacy. The first version of a behavior that we learn, in your dog's case, pulling on the lead as a puppy, became their default. So now training them to walk on a loose lead has to work against that original imprint. In simple terms, the thing they learn first sticks, and everything else after that is an attempt to undo that early learning. But don't worry, it's definitely not too late. You can change your adult dog's behavior, even if they've been pulling since they were a puppy. We help dog owners with this all the time. Fully grown adult dogs who've been pulling since puppyhood absolutely can slow down, calm down, and walk on a nice loose lead. You need a quiet place to practice, plenty of calming activities, and a good strategy for progression. I'm going to give you the steps that I use at my upcoming loose lead walking training event. Reason dogs pull number 2, the terrible teens. Say you did consistently train loose lead walking when your dog was a puppy. You gave yourself an amazing head start, but you're not out of the woods just yet. Loose lead walking skills often plummet during your dog's teenage phase, and I think that this is a huge failure of the puppy training industry. Typically, puppy owners are not pre-warned about the complex adolescent brain, and without that understanding, you can expect behavior to get worse. This is where a lot of the pretty big problems start, problems that, if you don't address them, will persist into adulthood. Resource guarding, fear aggression, separation anxiety, increased desire to explore, mate, and take risks. So say goodbye to recall and loose lead walking skills. Again, not your failing, a failure of the industry for not educating about the adolescent brain. But as a responsible dog guardian, you do need to know about this stuff if you want a fulfilled dog and stress-free walks. Club Dogwood, this is your growing pains course in the members area. Reason dogs pull number 3, exposure. So often the reason a dog pulls is because the emotion driving the pulling is overlooked. And so well-meaning dog owners mistake anxiety for excitement and expose their dog to overwhelming situations, the park, and other busy places where their dog just has no chance of being able to loose lead walk in, which of course makes the pulling worse. You need to decode your dog to understand what's causing them to pull in the first place. Recognize when the lead walking issue is actually an anxiety, fear, frustration, or arousal issue. Then walk in quieter places where your dog can listen to you and learn new training, and then slowly go back to the busier spots armed with your new skills. I've already covered this in 2 episodes, which I'll link in the show notes. Reason dogs pull number 4, inconsistency. Blooming heck, I understand why. Traditional loose lead walking training is dull, tedious, and frustrating. So it's no wonder dog owners wave the white flag and move on to the next method, and the next, and the next, and the next. The problem is, of course, that if you're not seeing any of them through, any of these methods through, then you won't get the results with any of them. And you'll start to feel behind everyone else because you're always starting anew. So dig your heels in, commit, and get ahead. The loose lead walking techniques that I'm sharing with you at my upcoming event are quick and simple and designed to fit into your busy life, which makes staying consistent so much easier. Reason dogs pull number 5, the physics. The natural moving gait of a dog is faster than the average person's natural walking pace. We can't keep up, but then they feel frustrated and restricted trying to match our pace. And that's even before we consider the impact of badly fitting harnesses and training tools designed to cause discomfort when they pull, and leads which just aren't long enough for a dog to move naturally. As with all things dog, it's totally individual. Pace differences, stride lengths, gait types, energy levels, age, mobility differences, and behavioral issues all have to be considered too. It is totally possible to walk in harmony with your dog despite the physics. Choose the right equipment, do the loose lead walking training, and give your dog enough freedom to move in a way that feels good for them. Reasons dogs pull number 6. It's all just too much. Walks are so often too long, too intense, too high octane. The faster that they move physically, the more stimulated they become mentally. And this heightened, aroused state means that they're unable to focus on you and all of your wonderful training. It's like running a marathon and then being asked to solve complex maths problems. Like their brains are just too overcooked to process loose lead walking training. Then link this to the constant stream of scents and sights and sounds, and the result is a fight, flight, freeze, or fool around reaction. And this is rarely talked about in face-to-face training, but it's absolutely essential to know if you want loose lead stress-free walks. So I will definitely cover this at my loose lead walking training event for you. And finally, reasons dogs pull number 7, the species clash, so widely overlooked. The human idea of what a dog walk should be is in direct conflict with what a dog actually needs. We walk in straight lines, dogs move in zigzags, stopping to sniff and explore. We value destinations, dogs value information. Expecting a dog to walk like a human ignores their basic needs as a species, and we're just not getting this right across the board, and it's the source of so many more problems than loose lead walking training alone. This topic is so important that I've devoted an entire episode to it next week, and it will seriously improve your walks when you know this. So tune in again next week for that. All right, but for now, the 7 big reasons dogs pull. Number 1, what do they learn first? They learn best. But it's definitely not too late. Adult dogs learn to loose lead walk all the time. Number 2, the terrible teens, the changes happening within the adolescent brain physically makes loose lead walking difficult. Again though, never too late for your adult dog to learn, so don't use this as an excuse to resign yourself to miserable walks for the rest of your dog's life. Number 3, exposure. Putting dogs in situations they simply cannot loose lead walk in. Train your dog to respond to your cues on quieter walks, then take your skills back out into the big wide world again. Number 4, inconsistency. Jumping from method to method at the first sign of struggle and never going deep enough for the method to actually work. Trust yourself and see it through. You absolutely can do it. Number 5, physics. Dogs and humans are built different, so we walk different, but you can still get a loose lead and have walks that you both enjoy. Number 6, walks are overwhelming, overstimulating, and over-arousing, so switch up your walking strategy. And number 7, the species clash. A whole heap of expectations from a species with different needs to our own. More on that fascinating topic next time. In the meantime, go ahead now and grab your free ticket to my loose lead walking training event, where I'll be sharing step-by-step demos of the training techniques you need to walk your dog on a loose lead. The event is free with a totally optional upgrade to VIP for extra workshops with me. They'll be really juicy, by the way. I'll pop the registration link in the show notes. It's the second year that we've run this event, and last year it was absolutely phenomenal. Dog owners finally getting a loose leash for the first time ever. If you're tuning in from the future, I'm sorry that you missed this event, but we may have another one coming up, so keep your eyes peeled. Get your free ticket from the link in the show notes, and I can't wait to see you then.